Hello, amazing you. My name's Campbell, and this is Spiral Up. And today I'm talking about detaching from the outcome. We all want all these things and we want things to change and we have all these dreams and goals. But a lot of the time we expect things to turn out, exactly as we've envisaged them or exactly how we see them physically. But the universe doesn't speak in the physical world. It speaks through emotion and through experience. And so when you're asking for something, you're putting out energy, and what you get in return is that same energy. So we're really asking for experiences and feelings when we are working towards goals that seem physical. So yeah, let's get in and have a bit of a chat about detaching from the outcome. Okay, so yeah, this is a thing. We all have goals. We all want things to change. We all have, visions for the future. But where many people get stuck is in the physical things. We're taught goal setting, but the vast majority of all these sort of goal setting techniques and self help, improving your life, all this kind of stuff, they're all based around physical things. Get a bigger house, get more money, get a better car, travel more. As far as luxury travel, right? They don't tell you to go buy a van and hit away. So it's all about gaining physical things. It really is. And the message is that through those physical things, you will then gain happiness. But that's not how it works. That's the reverse of how it actually works. First, you need to become happy. You need to become the energy of what you want. And when you do that, you will attract the circumstances and the things that vibrate in that same energy. And so going for the physical things first is doing it backwards. And this is what happens so often is people, they want, the bigger house or the new car or whatever it may be, a new job with more money, all these physical things, right? They want to look better and, be seen as more successful and all these types of things. But they're focusing on the physical instead of focusing on becoming who they need to become, instead of building the skills and the traits that are needed to become that person and to live that life. They're more focused on just accumulating money and the car and the house. Now, the problem is, first of all, as I said, they're not on the right vibration. They're not giving out the right energy, the right signal. That's not coming from them because they're coming from a place of me, I want kind of thing. And that when you come from that place, get it, that often turns to, poor little me, why aren't I getting what I want? Rah, rah, and then your energy's gone, then you're sort of hit this place where you're annoyed because you don't think things are working for you. But the other thing is, when you work towards goals, you will start to get things. But if you're so focused on, that exact car or that exact house or whatever, that exact, job, and what you get doesn't match that exact, picture, a lot of people, again, they get annoyed and they think that they're being ripped off and I'm working so hard and why aren't I getting what I'm wanting? Well, you are, but we don't get everything straight away. And the reason is because you unless you become that person who can, live that energy and handle, that lifestyle, then you'll lose it. The stories of millionaires who win the lottery, I think it's over 80%. It's probably higher than 80% of them are worse off than they were before they won the lottery 2 years later. And the reason is because they don't have the mindset, they don't have the energy, the vibration of a millionaire, of someone who can hold on to $1 million. Because if you give someone $1 million and they go out and buy a $700,000 house and a $100,000 car, they haven't got much money left. And this is what so many people do. But, if you had the right mindset, you'd be more into, in using it in better ways, investing in your future, rather than investing in flashy things to impress other people who don't really care. And this is the thing. So the universe will give you things incrementally as you can handle them. So, if you want to be a millionaire, and I'm just using this example, obviously the big houses and the money, because that's what's pushed. And this is where a lot of people go wrong. It doesn't have to be the mansion. It might be, you just want a new house, or you want, whatever. The universe will give you those things incrementally. So, with the example of, if you want to live in $1 million house on the beach, well, first you might get an opportunity to live in a better apartment, and then a nice house, and then a townhouse near, in a beach suburb, and you work your way up, because you need to grow, into these different frequencies. You can't just jump levels, because this whole thing of improving yourself and going further in life and expanding your awareness and your consciousness, it's like a ladder, or a staircase. You have to sort of go up. Sure, some people can go faster, and some people can go slower, and this is the thing. And as you go and you accept what is given to you, even if it doesn't match exactly what you expect, then you'll go faster. If you get things and they don't match exactly with what you wanted, it might be, an apartment in the suburbs rather than $1 million beach, mansion to start with. If that puts you in a place of being annoyed and feeling like you're, ripped off, and you go into negative energy, well, that's as far as you're going to go for a long time, until you change your energy, because you're stuck in that energy of that apartment. That's where you are. So to grow, you need to change, become the person that can, live a life that can afford a better house, and live in there and enjoy it, and all these things. Because that's the other thing is, with houses, a lot of people want the house and that, and they get the house, but then they spend their whole life working, and they never get to enjoy the house. And we see so often, with families, they raise their kids in a small little, 3x1 house, and then the kids grow up and leave, and the parents have finally got a bit more money, so they go and buy a massive house that they can't use. It's just, it's weird. And all they're doing is putting themselves in another box. And this is all to do with, they think they've hit that spot of, now I'm successful because I can get a big house. People will like me. But so, whatever we think, people think of us, it's not true. People don't walk around going, oh my God, look at that person. He must be amazing house. It doesn't happen. People might go, oh wow, good on him. But as far as impressing people, no one's impressed, guys. People are impressed by character, by who you are, by what you do. This is the thing, where we're remembered by what we leave behind, as far as how we change people, not the amount of money or the house or anything. It's how we've changed people, the lessons, the information, the experiences that we've left behind. That's how we're remembered, because that's what the universe is, and that's what we are. That's what everything is energy, and emotion is energy, and all this stuff. And our brain is physical, our mind is the energy part, but our brain has this left and right, and we're being pushed into this left side, which is not the creative side. So it's not the, the connected side to the God force, whatever you want to call it. And so when they push us into that, we get disconnected, and we start getting into this physical realm of I want, I need. And that's the trap. So that's what I wanted to say. Don't be, attached to the outcome. When you get things, be happy. Understand that it's all an experience to help you grow, even if it seems negative. There's a lesson in everything. Everyone's a teacher and everyone's a student. Same with situations. Every situation can also be a teacher. There's something to learn from everything. And that's the thing. Life is a journey. It's all about learning and growing, and looking for those hints and those gifts and those messages, and lessons from the universe, from nature, from God, from whatever name you want to put on there, from that energy that binds and animates all things, including us. So that's the thing. Connect to that, understand that it is helping you out. to the extent that you're asking and that you're being in that frequency and energy. Because that's the other thing. You need to ask, and ask from a place that you understand that you deserve it. Of course you do. You deserve whatever you want, as long as it's hurting no other. You deserve whatever experiences you want, and you can have them. But first, it's about changing who we are and our energy and our frequency and our beliefs and how we see the world, and changing our energy into what it needs to be so that we can then move up. So, just remember, you are always getting things. And if life's not going the way you want it, and it seems to be lots of negative, things coming at you, maybe just change your perspective and see if there's a lesson in there. What can you learn from this? Because the thing is, you'll just keep getting the same experiences. They might not be the same physically, but it'll be the same, energetic, emotional kind of experience until you learn from it, and then you'll, transcend it, or end the trance, right? Transcend. So we get stuck in these, these cycles, and we can't see the lesson, or we get frustrated, so we're not looking. But when we look and we learn, then we end that trance and we transcend to the next level. And this is how it goes. So this is why, don't judge circumstance. Everything is there really to help us. It really is. I know there's a lot of talk about this place is bad and everyone, rah, 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 but that's just adding to the bad. This place is, look around, there's people everywhere that are stupidly happy and living the lives that they want to live. And you can do that too. You just need to believe you can, believe you deserve it, and then be thankful, all the time, because, we can ask, but we also need to know how to receive, which can also be a hard thing for a lot of people. It doesn't just mean receiving good things. It means, be thankful when things come your way and you can learn something from it. There's a saying that says, and I'm paraphrasing, hard times create strong people, and easy times create weak people. So just remember that all these hard times and struggles and things that look bad and might seem bad and hard in the moment, they're really there to help us grow. And as we all know, when you look back on them, 5 years in the future, they don't seem so big and bad as they were when you were in it, because it's all perception. It's all the way you look at it. So if you start looking for the good in things, for the lessons, then you'll find that you will get to where you want to go a lot faster, because you're not, and it's because of acceptance. It's because you're asking for something, and when the universe delivers, you're grateful and you're learning the lesson, and then you go up that ladder. And this is how we grow and awaken and expand our awareness. So there you go. I hope you got something from that, guys. Thank you for spending some time with me. Look inside yourself, because there is greatness in there, and I'll talk to you all on the next upload. Bye for now.